All right, here we go. Now unmuted. Uh-oh. What the heck is happening here? Let's see. There we go. Can I get myself in there? Are we live? Is this a real speed chase? Yes, it is. It's Saturday. We are at the smoke shop or skate shop. Call it what you want. Heads up. Uh let's see here. Brother just stepped out, so we're holding down the fort solo. And big up to my big sis for the heads up. Shot me a link. She's like, hey, there's a chase on. And here we go. Let's see. We are in Downey, Norwalk. So it's not too far. That's over down this way a bit. It's not too far. 605. We'll see if they jump on the 60. We've been having several chases on the 60. And I'm going to double check and make sure I'm live here. Because something tells me I may not be. Oh, yeah, we are. All right. Well, come on in, people. We'll see if YouTube, we'll see how long it takes for YouTube to notify. Usually I get a notification on my phone, and I have not gotten that yet. And let's fix the volume levels here. Actually, I was up on the ones and twos, the turntables, got them set up right next to me here. We are in the studio, the shop studio. And yeah, I was cutting it up. New Aesop Rock album. As I see someone creeping into the chat. Let's see who this is. Yeah, man. Salman. Wagwan, brother. Bless up, bro. We might be headed your way here in this chase. It's Downey, Norwalk. They're on the 105 now. They were just on the 605. Let's see. So they're going, is it 105 west? So that'd be coming this way. So maybe they're headed towards the airport. I think that's what that is. As they hit some traffic, heads up. Whoa, we're weaving in and out. And Sal says we're alive. Who not better to be sent than Sal to notify us that we are alive? Oh, we're taking the extra little lane on the side there. Y'all know about that one. Watch out. It's usually like debris and stuff on that one. How you doing, Sal? How was your turkey day? How was your Thanksgiving? Did you have a blessed one? I'm sure you did, bro. I'm in the middle of LA and San Diego, so let's see. Yeah. I think we were headed your way, but it says 105 west. So I think it's headed, if you take the 105 west all the way, you'll end up at LAX, won't you? Which is sometimes a tactic for these guys when they're on these chases. Yeah, those bus terminals look familiar. You know, you usually see those on the west 105. Let's see. I don't see any side streets. And it says only about 50 miles an hour, so he's not going too fast. He's actually going below the speed limit. And we did a live last night, in case you didn't catch it, folks. Peep it out. We touched on actually another speed chase that was happening, ended up here in downtown, but we got into some updates on some Bigfoot reports. And so, yeah, it was fun. Hung out for about a little hour, little more than an hour. And it was good to see some of y'all in the chat. And a heads up, because you never know how these chases will end. And it looks like some units behind them. I don't see any lights. And it looks like they are exiting here. Are we exiting? Yep. Got the spotlight on them. And actually, let's see if we could load this up. I'm gonna see if I load up some content. There was some action going on here last night outside of the shop. There was an event right next door here at the Catalyst. It was some EDM music. I know you're into EDM, right, Sal? You listen to all types of flavors of music and sound waves. I'm sure EDM is up your way. And I know some of with music, it's some of it's positive, negative, whatever. But for the most part, I think, EDM, you dance your butt off. Uh, I guess some of the activities with that music could get you into some trouble. But yeah, more people talking about different frequencies and all that. Paramount Boulevard, here we go. So we're on the streets now. Southgate, East Los Angeles, heads up. I'm telling you, a lot of chases end up this way. And I was explaining to Jonathan Easley, my ninja, who dropped me a comment earlier today and was laughing. Speed chases and big reports on the channel, only on this channel or something like that. He said, and it was good to hear a comment from him as he's in a different state. But looks like some headlights outside. We'll see. We got someone pulling up. Y'all hang tight here with the chase. I'll be right with you. What's up, Roger? Got a good sale there, taking care of customers. We're multitasking here at the shop, y'all. What did we miss? What did I miss? Any action? We're still on the run here. Oh man. Let's see what's Russell's tapping in from Oregon. Right on. Salute to all my Oregonians out there. Always thinking of y'all. What's Roger saying? Howdy. Roger's Bar and Grill is now open. You know, anytime we get any of these chases like this, the bar and grill is open. Just check in with Roger in chat and he could serve you up with something nice. And let's see, we might have someone else coming in here. Let's see who this is. Tina C. Tina C, come hang out in the chat. She just sent me a message right now. She's like, Channel 4, Speed Chase. We appreciate you, Tina C. We should Tina C to the office, please. All right. Still on the run, says Sal. All right. Any you got anything special going on, Sal? You lighting anything up at the moment? Any snappages of bolage going on there? Let's see. Russell says, to be fair, I'm tripping pretty good. I'm usually not too concerned about the music or the band unless I'm the band. And honestly, that don't matter that often either. All right. No show tonight over at the Catalyst. We actually get a break. My brother was out there till, I guess the shop was open till 4 in the morning. And remind me, there's some footage. I actually posted it as a short already, but we had some action going on here outside of the shop. Some of you might have seen it already. I actually got quite a few views, hit the over 1K mark. Actually got like 50 thumbs. We appreciate that. You know, it's not about that, but we appreciate the support when y'all do that type of stuff. Share it out and click the thumbs up and hit all those little emojis on the side like Loco Indio is right now. You know, the little hearts and all that. I do that for you guys too, you know, when you're premiering and whatever, when you post. I see, I'm not really a cat. Are we throwing cat emojis in the chat? What's going on, Jared? Jared's not a cat. Let's see, who do we have on the big screen in the on the shop TV? Is I've been checking out it's Sean Ryan. His videos have been popping up, so I've been checking out his program. Pretty cool. A lot of interesting guests. It says Russell. Right now, I'm working through a little container filled with a mix of grape gas, grapes, Snow Train, Cadillac cookies, Betty Page nugs. Whoa. And if it's, you know, if it's from Oregon, I would fully trust it. So sounds good. I keep an eye out. Outside, I have a big view of the street here, which is good. And let's see if we could load up that footage that I'm talking about. Token right now, and I'm harvesting some Mazatepec. Mm-hmm. Shrooms from a native tribe in Oaxaca. I'm growing from the mushroom. Yeah, word up. Big up to all the farmers out there. All the big farmers. I was going to say farm something, but yeah, big up to all the farmers out there. All the gardeners, even if you're just doing yard work. Speaking of farmers, a lot of great guests on the show. Sean Ryan show. Yeah, Hillbilly Herb. I've been diving in. I like the recent one with the hacker. Amazing information, scary stuff, how they could just, yeah, do anything to you. And all the little gadgets he was showing, and it was just amazing. Yeah, it'd be cool to be, you know, have some hacking skills. just to like at least protect yourself. It's down to that point already. As we get a customer in, y'all hang tight, keep the chat going, and let me know if anything happens. We'll be right back in 1 second. We are back. All right, is anyone chasing him? Doesn't look like anyone's behind him there. Looks pretty dark too. If it wasn't for the helicopter lighting that up, probably couldn't see much. What's Russell saying? Yeah, thank you, Jared. Thank you for holding it down. Rolling tray cleanup, rolling some house blends. Yeah, later, bro. Anyone wondering? Yeah, another customer came in, which is good. It's been a good day today, Saturday. Hey, I ain't complaining. I'll take care of them. And we are hitting about to hit the 6:30 mark here, so we'll have about another half hour to go here at the shop. Unless this keeps going, we'll keep it pumping here live too. It's all good. I do not have any major plans after this. I was just gonna head home and try to get busy doing something. Let's see. I'm gonna have. It'd be cool to get a second camera here, and I know I could use my phone. Eventually, we'll set that up so we could have like a camera facing the turntables. So then we could jump over to the turntables after like a chase and some Bigfoot reports, and then we could cut it up on the ones and twos. Get a little dance party going up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to hit the like button, everyone, if you haven't yet. Says Roger. Yeah, thank you, Roger. Light one to that. Yeah, it helps. It really does. And it helps when you say stuff like that. I'm immune from Dogman. Never seen one. Sasquatch. Seen them. Says Jared. I totally believe you. Any activity lately, Jared? Let's see. We're Whittier. We're back in Whittier. So did we spin back around? So we're on the 5 freeway now. So we went to streets and then back on the highway. So Whittier, I'm trying to make sense of this. So the 5 is going to come up this way. So he's headed back towards Sal, I think. So at one point he was headed my way, I think, and then he spun back around. So he's taking us for a loop around the city here on the east side, folks. Smash that like button. Hey, brother Dwarf, everyone in chat. What up, Sparky? Getting some Saturday night action tonight here. some GTLA. Whittier. So there's the city of Whittier, but then right here down a few blocks from us here, you have Whittier Boulevard. And I'm sure Whittier Boulevard probably goes all the way to Whittier, I would imagine. But yeah, I don't know too much about this Whittier person. Maybe someone in the chat locally, or maybe someone out there has some more information. This guy's rolling with no lights on and a dark vehicle on top of that. So not safe. And it's dark already. You know, it's been getting dark at about what, 4:30ish, getting to 5 o'clock, starts getting a little bit dark out there already. So a heads up if you're in the area. And since my sister sent me this notification, I seen smoking scans on it for sure, but I'm sure she probably might notify. She should, or I should notify the rest of the family, but they should have gotten a notification that we're live here and sending love over to them as well. We're hanging out for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I didn't go too hard on the food, folks. I ate a little something something, and didn't go too hard on the partying either. So kept it pretty chill and didn't hang out too late. But it's always nice to see the fam. And hopefully you got some fam time too out there. And I know some of you avoid the fam, which is totally understandable as well. If you need to get away, hey, go for it. As long as you had a good time yesterday, maybe some time off of work. And what's a hillbilly? Brutal man, but they are doing you a favor. Hope you can find a proper doctor one day. Me too. So hillbilly and Russell having a conversation there as we make a U-turn. That was a nice. Well, no, psych you out. We're going into wrong lanes here, and then pulling into this parking lot. Where are we? Where are we? All right. Maybe looking for a gas station. You never know. But a lot of times these chases, it's like they have a full tank. I mention it all the time. It's like they could go on, and gas is hardly an issue. Hillbilly Herb and whatever. Who else? We got some heads up in the chat. Let's see if this pops up there. So it's, I don't know what the MS is. I know we're not talking gangs, but some dudes that are professional rollers came and hung out today. And they blessed me with a nice bomber here. I can't read their logo. Let's see. I think it says rolled by legs. Y'all know Legs out there? Shout out to Legs. I believe that's him. Anyway, these guys have an event and they had some custom shirts printed for their brand here at the Catalyst. Yeah, I didn't print them, but the crew here printed their shirts and they're going to be headed, I guess the event's today. But they left BD a nice fat prize here, and it's MS times sour peaches. Yeah, I've been seeing these. I had this Arizona peach recently as the screen goes blank here. And Sharon, what's up? Sharon brought waffles for the chats, y'all. Uh-oh. You can't go up in the divider there, bro. Dude got punked out by a civilian right there for the lane. Y'all see that? Beep, beep. We need a horn up in here besides the air horn. Some like one of those old, Poncho Zorch knows. What up, Zorcho Poncho? How we doing tonight, bro? We're getting activated here as this chase heads on down. We're still in the South Whittier area. Valley View Avenue in Saranac Drive. Padunkachunk. Is that a strain? Sounds good. I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, I had some Arizona peaches. Do peaches grow in Arizona? It was super fire. Some little specialty, top shelf. Probably could totally tell it was indoor. And it's all right. It was a gift, and I like mine sun grown. But I don't knock the indoor, especially if you got the skills. If you got those master skills indoors, hey, I'm all about it. But yeah, I'm a light depth guy. People probably wondering what's he talking about. You'll have to decode it and figure it out, folks. And I know some of you in the chat know exactly the language I'm speaking and know it fluently. Sharon, good to see you up in here. I'm glad more people are getting notified here. Yo, smash the like. Maybe if we tickle the algorithm a bit, we'll get more of our friends to come on over and hang out. And what was weird is from last night's live, I didn't uh so there's these stream keys that you use to be able to stream on different platforms like Instagram, and I didn't remove all those. Usually I do, and I think they're kind of like those links are done after you do a live stream. And so when I jumped on live, I just hit record. We didn't do no intro or anything. And I'm gonna mute Sean Ryan right now. Yeah. Whoa. Come on over here, camera. Sorry. Sorry, I know I moved quick there. Psych the camera out. What was I saying? Anyway, I'm feeling a lot like that. Try what is that? Some sort of creature or something from the past? Can't pronounce that. Tryptophan. I just made that up. Does that sound like a great strain? I don't know. It sounds complex. What happened to the old strains like Stinky Pinky at a Humboldt? What was it Salmon Creek area? Right? Gotta talk to the old school OG hippies about those old school strains. All right, I think we're gonna hook a right here. And I don't have audio going because it's been echoing, but I think it's been echoing because so when I pop up a share screen, it pops up big on my computer screen. And then I can't really like see myself or see the chat. So it gives me an option to share in the program I'm using. And when I do that, it puts it into a smaller, then I could see everything the chat. I could see myself in a little small circle. Hopefully, you could see me too. I always ask about that as well. and and I think it's since I've been doing that lately, it wasn't doing that before, but we've been getting this echoing stuff, which I don't mind because I'm already baked. So stuff could sound like that already. I'm used to stuff sounding like that, old psychonaut here. And so I don't mind it, but I know for some people it could be annoying. And yeah, there was a few streams where we were trying to share some videos and it was all sounding groovy like that. Oh, it's ribs have it too. What's going on here? We're talking about it here now. We talking clowns? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, blew that stop sign there, bro. Oof. And speeding over those speed bumps. See any spark action? No sparks? Where's Sparky at? Is Sparky still in the chat? Well, there's several of you that are Sparky. We could all go by Sparky, actually. I was ready to spark one. We got these lighter bros here at the shop, y'all. Available in different cool colors. Let's see, how do we activate? We could activate. We got to remember how to activate these Sparkies. Can we get some sparkles now this time? Yeah. Finally. Oh, we're in a roundabout and we're ditching and we're running. Watch out, folks. Heads up. Viewer discretion be advised. Some footsteps, fast footsteps in the brush there. Oh yeah, go to the lit house there, the Christmas house. Don't do that. Makes it a target, huh? Would you go to the darkest house or to the Christmas lit house? If he goes to the Christmas lit house, he could pretend like he's a prop. You know, you could prop up and look like the snowman or something, or freeze. You know, ay ay ay. Yep, Sparky's still up in here. I think he was sparking one in the bag. Sorry to interrupt you, Sparky. But yeah, we're on foot here. We're on a foot chase here now, folks. Could start putting some game over emojis up in the chat. Uh-oh. Babylon lurking. Watch out. And it was a cul-de-sac. Y'all see that? We had one of those cul-de-sac endings recently, but the units were able to pull up and just block the dudes in. Remember, y'all remember that one? They had the little puppy, the sad puppy hanging out the passenger window, and the driver for some reason hopped out the passenger window and didn't come out the window or of the driver's side or open the door from the driver's side for whatever reason. And then he came out through the window one leg at a time. And when his second leg was coming out, he got stuck. So he was just stuck there with his leg on the window. Come on, y'all have to remember that one. But I know it's been so many wild chases, it's kind of hard to remember. And but yeah, no, I've been remembering. I mean, I'm telling you, 2025 has been an amazing year. And I, amazing could go whatever way, good, bad. It's been wild as heck. And yeah, I talked about doing maybe like what we're gonna have to. I'm sure some of these news channels are gonna do like a top 2025 chases, probably smoke and scan. We'll do something like that, but it has been off the chain. So yeah, we're ending here in Whittier. It seems like you never know. This could always step up to a hostage situation and oh, who knows what. But could be a wrap here. I wish they showed us the thermal cam. Yeah, you would think they would have. Yeah, there was another show. I think it was on Sean Ryan, and the dude with the drones and stuff. It was amazing. Whoa, what they were using these drones for, and yeah, they were talking about actually that would be the next step for these speed chases is to use drones. So yeah, that's gonna really change the speed chase game out here for sure. And it would be good to see because this stuff is highly dangerous. It's not cool, but hey, we grow up. It's part of our Cali SoCal culture out here. I mean, ask anyone who's grown up out here. It's kind of like one of those things that I think Steve Wolf was commenting in the chat. And thank you everyone for the latest comments. I know I haven't responded back to them. I usually do it as much as possible and right away. But I got some cool messages from some of you and some of you that actually don't message that often. So that was a surprise. So we'll be catching up to that. And I actually wanted to do like a reading of messages, answering them on here because it's a lot easier than typing them and stuff. And you can get more into the answers. So that would be fun. And there's Jonocide. Yep. Where all the heads at, all the heads are showing up. I'm sure the chat, look at that. Chat's all smoky. Oof. Hot box in the chat. Woof. Light another one, bro. Oh, yeah. What up, Jonocide? What's popping, bro? What's the pulse up north? Oh yeah, choppers chopping. Ghetto birds in effect. So let's test this out. Let's test this out right quick. See if it echoes. Y'all let me know in the chat because when it echoes in the stream, I can't tell. I don't hear the echo. So we're gonna give this a little shot. And a lot of times the choppers won't have audio going, but let's see.
Should be easier now with that night sunlight.
So I'll run it with the screen big, like I mentioned earlier, see if it echoes there. And then I'll pop it into the small screen and see if we get any echo action there. So y'all let me know if you're hearing any echoes. And I know most of you are baked in the chat, so you're probably hearing echoes anyway. Anyone hearing echoes, 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 echoes? I hope the audio ain't echoing from the video, because then it's really gonna be echoing, echoing, echoing. All right, don't worry, folks. On my end, those are just sound effects. You're gonna get someone, yeah, it's echoing, and I'm gonna be confused. Our test is gonna be ruined. So let's pop it into the small screen here. We're in the small screen now. Hillbilly says no echo. No echo, no echo, no echo, no echo, no echo, no echo, no echo. Are you sure, Hillbilly? All right. So chase is over. Let's see. We could check really quick if there's any recently. Whoa, we just hit our lights here. Our little selfie light went out. Hang on.
Yeah, if you saw the red lights here, that's the police unit. There's a black and white here. No flashing lights turned on, but they're on the move. And this is the property. It's near the corner of Bonavista and Danbrook. If I widen out here, you can see the proximity of this property to where the pursuit vehicle was ditched. So this passenger didn't make it very far. It looks like he just ran through a couple backyards.
Copy that, babe. I wasn't talking about the red light. I was actually talking about my selfie light here. Roger that, Hillbilly. Okay, we just ran a little audio test. And a lot of times, these dudes run to mama's house too. Could be youngsters, out there G riding, and they get the spot hot and run into mama's house. How rude is that? Copy that, Hillbilly. Thank you, bro. Yeah, we did a little audio test with the little fun twist to it. It's all good. Now we're just hanging out. Let's see. We should be wrapping stuff up. I got 10 minutes till 7, and I'm usually out of here. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this baby up. I know there's more to talk about. Let's see. We'll get updated on this one. Did he crash through? No, he ain't crashed through no fence. All right. Bam. Really quick. Boom. There I is. What up, y'all? Still got shades on. Can take these off. It's nice and dark outside. Let's see. Y'all were wondering what's up with the DJ. Yeah, I got like maybe 3.5 hours in, I would say, today. Haven't done that in a long time. Let's see here. Could we? There we go. So yeah, I was able to download the Aesop Rock album for free. And here at the shop with the turntables, we used to buy single records from albums, and on the singles you'd get maybe one, two, three tracks, and then the ABC side, the backside you'd get the dirty version and the instrumental, and the instrumental is very important, especially for DJs and stuff like that. And having two of the same record so you could juggle and mix, cut it up, and do tricks and all that stuff. And so you would have to buy two records, but now with the digital stuff, you just I didn't have to really buy anything. But I've been playing the album a whole lot on YouTube, so I know it's getting plenty of views over there. And we will be purchasing some stuff. Y'all checked out the website. We went through that one of what was it? Maybe about a month ago. When did the album drop? About a month ago or so. And a lot of cool merch there and some cool vinyls and stuff like that. Vinyl is coming back again. I'm telling you, it spins 360. It goes kind of like underground for a bit, and then it comes back around and becomes popular. Yeah. Vinyl, I think, is one of those things that'll always stay. Let's see. Could we play a little something, Maestro? Without getting a copyright? Could we check out the turntables? Let's see. It won't show there. Great album, by the way. Oh my stars.
Slow motion, gotta look. Billions roll over the hood when I peel. Butcher put a hook in the veal. Slaughter every claw and hoof in the field.
And I cut it so we don't get that copyright.
Guy call you ball of terror. The salt and pepper stepper. And chinos and a long john waffle. I'm dressed.
All right, y'all. We're going to wrap it up here. Thank you for hanging out. Much love to you all. Y'all be safe out there in the roads, on these YouTube streets, on those highways, and on them byways. Anything good? Y'all share with me in the chat. Any links to check out? Any videos? Anyone posting anything? I'm going to be checking here in a second. And it's weird. I've been trying to hit my outro. And when I hit my outro and I check it later, it seems like it doesn't, it like kind of cuts off the stream all weird. What's up with that? Anyway, look at that. We got these new little overlays too. Look, did that pop up? See that? Subscribe, like, news. We got this one on air. They're all right. I think StreamYard is still cool. It's like a, what do you call it? It moves and everything. You can put like the lower thirds and what do you call all that stuff? It's like almost like a little prompter type thing. Got this one here live. This one kind of matches the colors and everything. We're rocking this one yesterday. Anyway, yeah, let's go get lit. Let's head to the pad, y'all. And thank you again for hanging out. Where is, yeah, let's hit our little, yep, Spread Shop. Shop at Spread Shop with your boy BD. Check out the shop. Check out our shop here. Check us on Insta. And you could get yourself updated with the shows going on next door at the Catalyst. Next door over at the Catalyst. Yes. If you'd like to throw a show, hey, come tap in. Boom. Yep, over on Pilled. Be sharing content over there. A lot of the stuff we do here, the live streams, videos, posts. We do it over on the Pilled as well. And I guess we were up on Twitch today. We'll see if anything happened over on Rumble also. I was talking about the stream and how I had the different platforms going, I guess. And usually when I've done that before, it'll like cut it'll say, "Oh, an error happened," and I'll have to get new stream keys and all that, all that jazz. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we got Tibetan bowls playing in the background too. Y'all probably can't hear it, but hopefully you're feeling them vibes. Look at that. Got a lot of these. Yeah, send me an email. Don't forget to make sure you're subscribed too. We've been dropping in numbers and woo, in little dips, little dippy poos. What's going on with that? And here's our outro. Here we go, folks. Oh no, that's our intro, of course. Come on, outro, bro. We did that.